Okay guys, I can't say enough good things about this pump. It was super easy. The oil change took me 16 minutes. And I was trying to use the camera too at the same time. So it probably could take you 10. Very nice pump. It was $18. Hey guys, what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to do an oil change on my Mercruiser. What you need is some ear muffs to warm up your motor. You have a pump here. I bought this for like 19 bucks. And something to put your oil in, and the correct oil for your motor. This will be very easy to follow. If you like this video, please hit like or subscribe. Thank you. Okay, you want to hook up your ear muffs over where your water impeller goes. Make sure you have a tight seal on there. And when you start your motor, make sure that it's pumping water out of where it should be pumping. Mine pumps out of the low bottom part there. So I'm going to drop my lower end. And I'm going to start it up and run it for about 5 to 10 minutes so the oil warms up and stirs up so I can suck out a good amount. Okay, I'm going to let the motor run for about 5 minutes. Make sure you're pumping water out. You want to make sure you get it up to a warm temperature. Okay. Now that I have it up to a warm temperature, you want to make sure you have the right oil filter, a pump, and a plastic bag to put the oil filter in, and some containers for the old oil. So what I do is I take the dipstick out and I put it over this round pump, the dipstick basically in there. What you want to do is take your pump and put the rubber O-ring over the dipstick. Hook up a hose in here and put your container down on the bottom and start pumping in there. Once you get that all set up, just start pumping slowly. It'll take a little bit, but it's going to suck out all your motor oil. This pump actually works pretty fast. You can kind of hear it finishing up down there. Make sure you don't do that. So I'm going to have to use 2 hands to do this. This pump came with a couple other hose options. So I'm going to stick this on there and just stick this down in the bottom of the motor to make sure I sucked everything out. Okay, after when I was pretty much done pumping it through there, I stuck on this other cap that they give you on the bottom of the pump and this other hose, and I stuck it down in there and sucked the rest of the oil out. It holds about 4 quarts of oil, so that's about 1 gallon. That's about how much I sucked out. The rest will come out of the oil filter. Then with your plastic bag, double it up. You're going to want to stick it underneath your oil filter and unscrew that. Make sure you have some paper towels ready for some spilled oil. I had to use some paper towels to get a good grip on my oil filter, but it came off pretty nice, and I'm letting the oil drain down in my plastic bags. The oil filter that my 3.0 took was a 187824-2. Good luck. Okay, I got my new oil filter ready. Make sure that you take a little dab of oil and you rub it along your seal. Rub the oil along the seal. That way it kind of slides as you tighten it up. It doesn't get bound up. Clean off your hands and put it on. Here we go, oil filter on. Remove your plastic bag carefully so don't spill any oil, and then add your oil. Okay, make sure you always have the right oil for your motor, and grab a funnel. Okay, now that you have your oil filter on, this oil cap just comes off, it doesn't screw off. Make sure you have your clean funnel. Stick your funnel in there, pour the correct amount of oil in your motor. Okay guys, there you go. I just put my 4 quarts of oil, which I sucked out 4 quarts. The oil change is done. Please hit like or subscribe. I have other boat maintenance videos on Mercruiser. Changing the lower end oil, stuff you should be doing every year. Thank you, have a good day, bye.